All right, Aries, how you doing out there today, doll and gents? now, I hope y'all got some time to stick around because I want to pull out a couple of different oracle cards. Because I want to give a little bit of something to everybody. Now, thank you so much for all your support, and if it's your first time, welcome. Now, thank you for hitting that like button, helping your girl get through the algorithm, sharing the video, leaving the comments, all that good jazz help. Now, if you want a personal reading, email me. The link is in the description box. Both forms of payment is there, Cash App and PayPal. And thank you for your donations if you choose to do that. Appreciate you, boo. All right. Now, let's see what's coming up. Now get your popcorn, sit back, chill out, because I'm going to pull from some, different cards. Now be sure to just take what resonates and leave the rest. All right? Leave the rest for who it do, boo. All right? Now let's see what's coming out. Now let's see what's the overall energy. Let me get my light right. Oh, it's gonna be good. Spirit shuffling them up real good. Shuffling up real good. Now, this is judgment coming out. I'm going to take it. So I won't be here all day. Now, this is good. We also have, now we're going to take that one. The Eight of Cups, and we have the the Four of Wands. The Eight of Cups. Now, this is a choice, sometimes the, Eight of Cups is, trying to make a decision. Now, you could have a lot of options. And we got the Four of Cups at the bottom. Now, it is giving me a new door because 8 and 4 is 12. Now, this could be emotional to make this decision. Cups does represent, self-esteem, self-worth. Because we got the Four of Wands here. Now, it could be a contract. Now, sometimes the Four of Wands is the marriage card. But this marriage does not have to be to a person. It could be to a thing. A business. A project. Let's see though. 12s is new doors, new perspective, portals, and things of that nature. Now, I said I wanted to try something a little janky. Some cards that don't necessarily go together. Just to see what come out. Let's see. I'm trying to get something fresh, different. I like when I have to pull apart the message. Now we got revolutionary. And it's right here on judgment. And it's the freedom fighter. The pursuer of welfare justice. And a sign. Now this could be revolutionary. We are in a revolutionary era. Community card is showing up. Let me see. Now it's making me pay attention to the people that's behind this person. And I see a big smile. And I see somebody in awe and shock. Look at the other one with his mouth wide open. painter. Now it's to depict, to sublimate, abstraction, form, and sensation. Let's see. Now it's so many things going on out here, and you got so many different forms of theory. It's somewhat confusing. You know, it's just like everybody want to be right. You know, a lot of people want to go back in history and pull up documentation as though some of that stuff has not been, you know, falsified and things of that nature. And it's a headache at this point, looking at some of this commentary. And then you got, you know, people from all generations, you know, especially the older heads, even in my generation, that want to think they right and, you know, stuck in their ways. And I don't know, y'all. It's just so much going out here. Well, let's see what's going on. Just stuck. The book says, you know, like that book is it's fact. Yeah, get on my nerves. And get on my nerves. People want to tell you who you are. You know. Now we got the fireman. Now this is your energy. This is your energy. Whew. I don't know. It's just like you about to leave a wake of terror in your path. Because you see how they walking up out the fire? Because over here we got the revolutionists. Now this is heroism. However, this is the extinguisher. Whew. Now I want to say that Mama Nature, she got your back, boo. She got your back. Let me see. Now I'm gonna have to get a couple of cards out here to pick this apart, because I'm finna pull from another deck that might not have nothing to do with anything. Now the Civil Servant did want to come out by itself, but we're gonna take this one because it's flipped over. We're gonna put this one at, ooh. Now you got the Diviner right here, and she's next to the Four of Wands. Now we know that the Four of Wands is generational. You know, the Four of Wands represent so much. Reunion, celebrations. It can sometimes be an imprisonment because it is behind those four walls. But let's see, because I say that because the Swindler is here in the Silver Servant. Now, I do get the feeling that you are going to start to see something very clearly, because this has a lot to do with 1111, intuition. Let me see. Yeah, we got the Four of Cups here. Now, 44, you could be saying 44 a lot, or 44. But let me see. There's a lot going on. Now, some of y'all can actually be a fireman, dealing with somebody that's a fireman. Don't have to be though, but let's see. Dang, this is so crazy. Now I got the farm, the amusement park, and the home. Now the farm is on the revolutionist. Now some of you could be actually cultivating something. Now this farm could have something to do with produce, or it could have something to do with infrastructure. Could be land. It could be the attainment of land. There could be a judgment in that regards for some of y'all. Now, the amusement park is lined up with the fireman. Huh. Now, there could be something going on with the amusement park. Fire associated with that. Let me see. Now we got the home. Now the eye is right there. Look at that. On the diviner. Now the home is, the body. And it's so crazy that it represents four, the fourth house. And we got the Four of Wands here. Now I do see comfort in your mental process, your connection to spirit, your own body. Yeah. And it could have something to do with this right here that's showing up. Roots, background, artifacts, traditions. Within a vehicle. And this vehicle, you can see this as your own body. But we're going to pay attention to all that. But let's see what's going on. And it's so crazy that I was talking about the information being falsified. Because a lot of this is. Well, the story behind it. Let's see. A lot of information in that regard. The deciphering of it. Now I want to talk about one thing because FBA ADOS. Now I'm just going to only talk about my own background, ethnic background, to use for an example. Now you can actually think about your own, depending upon what ethnic background you fall upon. Because the racial divide is real. And, boundaries are in play at this time. Identity. Like the mass is really being, because a lot of that information has been falsified. And look, right here through the educational system. It's about to get deep. I can feel it. But I want to use Tariq Nasheed for example. Now I was looking at a video in regard, he want to classify groups. He want to go back to the 1800s, to see if who's foundational Black American. Now we know that through the act of enslavement, I want to say. Now sometimes this word can take on many forms. Now it was very different in regards to enslavement, depending upon what parts of the country are even in that in eras. It was very different from the South and the North. Enslaved was sometimes a term used as worker, not necessarily bondage. Just like right now, you can slave for your employer. But there's something going on with that, y'all. The truth behind the smoke screen. Now, of course, this information has been coming out for quite some time, but more and more of that. Now, I wanted to go back to him, Tariq Nasheed, because he wanted to pick who's foundational Black America. Now, listen, on my birth certificate, I've been Afro American, Negro, but I have different cultures in my family lineage. Yeah, Indian, to name, a couple of others. And I'm sure we all do. And it's going to be a whole lot of mess in regards to that. And not to mention that somebody pulled up his lineage. And according to the receipts that this person brought up, he don't fit the criteria. And I'm like, ain't this a bunch of... And a lot of times, if you depict a lighter hue, 9 times out of 10 that you got different ethnic groups that embody your own lineage. Boy, it's gonna be a whole lot of deciphering when it comes to that, And they want to go back to the 1800s. And no, you're gonna have to go back further than that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to go back further than that. You're gonna have to go back to where the Spaniards conquered Turtle Island. Because there was a lot of mixing and going on after that. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of mixing. You got people crying. You already done took away people's identity now. Now you're going to tell them that they ain't, foundational to the land. It's crazy. Well, listen. So, there's just too much going on. And he ain't nothing but an old grift itself anyway. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. You got a lot of them out here. So don't let nobody tell you who you are, baby. That's what I want to say in that regards. But, let's pull some more. What do I want to pull from? Let's try this. Let's build the house. I think I'm gonna couple these with this farmland and stuff like this right here. Because a lot of these, you had slaves of all hues. You know what I'm saying? People that were brought over here to the Americas. Now we have joy lining up with this farmland. Yeah, about to get to the naked truth of it all. Now we got liberation as well as miracles, and we have rage here at the bottom of the deck. I told you there's going to be a lot of that going on. But everybody's entitled to their rage, Yeah, it's going to be it's going to be so much going on. You know, and a lot of this goes back to reparations. Let me see. Now, I like that the miracles is lining up with the eye, the home, the Four Wands, which is all about family, and a diviner. And I see healing. And my nose start itching. And look at the ancestors in the bushes on the liberation, the land. I see change. Metamorphosis. Who made him CEO of who somebody is? How far he gonna go back? You know, it don't even meet the criteria. I'm telling you, y'all, it's a little mess out here. Be careful of these groups and these things that you sign up for. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Yep. Because they distractions. Right here on Judgment. And it's the number 4. And again, you could be seeing 444. Now compassion is showing up. Now this is always giving me that black swan energy. Trying to rewrite history. Woo! Yeah. Now, every time I get this, I always get the World's Fair. Now, I'm sure that a lot of y'all are aware of the World's Fair. You know, where a lot of those test tubes and incubator baby action was going on. I always get that. Because it looks so dated. And I actually want to look up what that park is. Protection. Let me look that up. And we have ingenuity. And guidance and guardianship. Which is 44. Now this Draco, this guardianship, does represent, you know, the ending of the Antichrist. Let's see. I want to see what this part represents. The name on this, I don't know what it's going to tell me, but I want to see. Is that the name of it? Did I put it in there? Fuzz Fast. Yeah. Oh, what? It ain't. It ain't giving me nothing. It ain't matching no documents. What is that saying, y'all? What is that saying? That's crazy. It ain't give up nothing. Nothing. Wow. Wow. And I was just talking about documents. And it's on liberation. Wow. Let me see. I'm trying to think. I want to pull from these. In the no documents, nothing found. And look at the fire. Oh my goodness. It's almost like burning of documentation. Oh my goodness. As I talk about all that, the official person and distractions and liberation. Now the gift is here. $37 and $37 is protection and liberation. And we got the coffin on protection. The mature man is showing up. And message and change. And look, I don't know if they're putting it in there or pulling it out, but it's on guidance. I'm looking at the numbers for a minute. And we got 444. Alright, let's pull. Let's see what Spirit is trying to tell us. This guidance is on this message. And it's in regards to this U.S. corporation. We see the flag. And look at the ships. And the wheel is here. Now, sometimes I really don't know what I'm going to start talking about, but because I start talking about that, I think this has a lot to do with identity. And we got, damn, the Page of Wands. You know, this is childhood memories, innocence, birth, right here. And we have the Chariot. And this is moving forward. And it's right here on the Revolutionist. Wow. See, there's a new beginning. And the Nine of Wands is here. Now, this is 10 wands together. But there's a new beginning, and this is moving forward. Now, this is the wounded healer. Now, this is definitely something that you can touch, you know, all your energy as well. Because it's 4 wands, the page of wands, the ace of wands, the 9 of wands. All Aries energy with this fireman as well. Now, of course, this is going to go a lot of ways, but it's still your energy. Because it was, yeah, there's something going on with this. And no documentation. It made me look up that word. I never did it before. And nothing was found. Because of the fire. Now, it's making me go back to when I was in school. And not too long ago, a couple of years back, graphic design. And through that curriculum, I had to learn a lot about art. And in my research, you know, a lot of this stuff you ain't gonna be able to find on Google, but you can find it in like Getty art. What is it called? Getty's. But a lot of this documentation you have to have, you know, access to. And in doing some of the research for class, I came up across a lot of documentation artifacts in regards to Indian, you know, design, but was actually, you know, they give you the little synopsis in regards to who the maker was, which was falsified. Because in the captions, you know, they imply that the artists sometimes depicted Indians with other ethnic groups. I'm like, how? Confusing the two. Now the Ace of Wands came back out in its own liberation in its amusement part, as well as the Eight of Cups. And again, the Eight of Cups is sometimes in confusion in regards to making a choice. And the Ten of Wands is back. No, that was the Nine of Wands. Now, together they do make 11. You know, which, you know, sometimes that 11 could be those 4 wands, which is here. You know, it could be 1111. But it's 11, which is intuition. You know, thought. Let me see. I hope I'm making sense. It makes sense to me, but we got the star on the fireman, the amusement part, and liberation. And you know, the star, you know, is your north node, your light, recognition, heroism, sacrifice, rescue, and extinguish. Right here on protection. Look at that. The page to the ace to the star. The chariot is here, but I'm just thinking about the elevation. You know, like, you see how she got this is the beginning of something. And this is something new as well. Three of Pentacles. Now, the Three of Pentacles is communication, community. It's the third house. It represents, you know, siblings, friendships. People. And it is lined up with miracles. And the Magician is here. Now, it could be a move. But it got the eye. You know, the all-seeing eye as well as the I am. The diviner. I hope I'm making sense to y'all. Leave it in the comments if I'm not. Maybe I can explain it a little better. Now we got the 10 coming back out. And you see how she coming up out of that cave? Wow. It's a new beginning. Right here under miracles. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. We know that the Queen of Cups is an empath. That's your connection to spirit, your mind. She's like the high priestess in training, I like to call. But she's very connected to her spiritual journey. Yeah. And the Page of Cups. Right here on the Page of Wands. With guidance, intuition, messages. This is intuition. It's kindness. With the choice and a King of Wands, a King of Swords. King of Swords represents, you know, the truth. Logic. Clarity. And this farmland and this joy and this birth and this revolution is really giving me something very encouraging. The truth, and nothing but the truth. Let's take these two first, and then we'll take that. Yeah. You see that? The revolutionaries with the chariot, the farmer. You see the fight? Between good and bad. With justice. Right here on liberation. The Eight of Cups, the Ace of Wands. And the High Priestess is on the freaking star. The fireman. And the liberation. You know, this has the same set. And that elephant trunk on her. You know, that's a lot of wisdom. In regards to the land. heritage, lineage. You know, let me see something. I was trying to look at the numbers on there, but I can't see y'all. I don't know if that's a. I don't know. I can't see it. There we go. Damn, the Hierophant and the High Priestess is next to each other. God darn it. That's crazy. That's like the masculine and feminine energy. Right here on the home and the miracles. Right next to justice? God darn. And the Three of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Now you could be saying 33 as well as 44. 333, 444. Now you got 22 master number. Now that's the builder. 44 is North Node, you know. That's after lessons and learning. This is good, y'all. Yeah. So much gonna come out. Information. You see? It's information. Yep. Damn. It's information. And look at the moon on the diviner. The eye, the home, the miracle. With the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And we know that the Two of Pentacles represent the Ouroboros, the snake, the rebirth, the balance, the Maya energy, as well as what goes around comes around. With the Six of Cups. Wow, look at that. That's crazy. The Justice, the High Priestess, the Hierophant, and the Moon. Woo! I don't know what's about to come out, but it's a lot about to come out. Like the mask is coming off. All the grift, all the people that's gatekeeping information, falsifying information. This is going to be good, y'all. This is going to be good. Let's close it out with these. I said I was going to pull from something. I think I'm going to come back with another one for y'all. But I don't know. I guess Spirit wanted you to know this. We're going to take this and this one down here. Now this is torment. Now this is telling you to stay optimistic. Right here on this revolutionists, you know, in regards to all the suffering and torment, the distractions. And this is telling you to follow. Now this is, you will eventually be great. Follow great people. Right here under liberation. Follow great people. Encourage is here. Move forward bravely. Alright. Dang. And look at the bottom. The death card. Endure the trial. Overcome failure. I'm gonna come back with another one, y'all. But I'm gonna put this one out. I hope it's clear for y'all, but you know, it's just so much about the come to the light. Don't let nobody tell you who the frick you are either. You know who you is. You know who you are. Alright? That's your message.